recreational activity, while others see it as a medium for educational exposure to the world. We have many types of movies, ladies and gentlemen. We have had movies from the Scottish historical narrative, Braveheart, directed by Mel Gibson, winner of 5 Academy Awards, to Jim Henson's movie, Labyrinth, to internet fan sites, Wicca and the Great Witchcraft Movement, the Great Harry Potter debates, and the various Star Wars episodes. We have fictions, we have real-life narratives, we have stories of lives lived, or great historical incidences, such as the attack on Pearl Harbor, on the First and Second World Wars, autobiographies, horror, movies that are plain comedies, and even, in this common age, movies on Asian values and challenges. But let us now look at some of the popular names behind either the making of movies or the expert directing of one. We have heard of names such as Danny Boyle's award-winning film, Slumdog Millionaire, winner of 11 BAFTA Awards, 4 Golden Globes, and 8, ladies and gentlemen, 8 Academy Awards. We have heard of Gavin O'Connor's movie, Pride and Glory, a tale of corruption in the police force, starring Edward Norton, John Voight, and Colin Farrell. Or my father and I's recent favorite, Nights in Rodante, a production by George C. Wolfe, which is a romantic tearjerker starring the flamboyant Richard Gere and Diane Lane, which he and I watch almost daily with passion. Some of you may have seen director Ron Howard's Academy-nominated movie, Frost Nixon, a historical biopic of former US President Richard Nixon and the Watergate scandal. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd rather speak about my favorite director, Christopher Nolan. Yes, I am referring to the Christopher Nolan, the acclaimed and phenomenal director behind such critically acclaimed and blockbuster movies like The Prestige, starring Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale, and the ever-popular The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale as the title character of Batman, and the late, respected Heath Ledger in his award-winning performance as the sadistic, maniacal, and anarchist, the Joker. The messages contained therein are stemmed from moral values of hope, of greed, of lust and power. Our plain need to lead simple and moral lifestyles. For example, The Dark Knight. It quite plainly showed the atrocious side effects to one's values and the common good and evil. Another example, The Lord of the Rings. The characters that play most of the roles are all depicted of natural love, honor, and truth. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, the great ultimatum here is that all movies have a message. And I pray from the bottom of my heart that you will choose a movie that contains a message like the ones I described. In conclusion, allow me to cite a Latin phrase, Carpe diem, which means to seize the day. Yes, my dear friends, if you are not a movie lover, it is time reconsidered to take some time and seize the day to watch one that will hopefully change your perceptions towards movies and the huge power of persuasion and thought that movies can entrench in the lives of many, in all of yours and mine. It would seem that time has ensnared me, so thus, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.